Do you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones put out on DVD a few years ago? Well, I hear there's one that was unreleased even to the most avid classic Disney fans. According to most sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop, like in the Flintstones, of Mickey Mouse walking past 6 buildings for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tunes put in other cartoons, however, the song on this cartoon wasn't a song at all. It was just consistent banging on piano keys for a minute and a half before going to white noise for the remainder of the film. It wasn't jolly old Mickey we've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing or even smiling. He was just kind of walking as if you or I would walk, with his head tilted to the side as he kept this dismal look upon his face. Up until a year or two ago, everyone believed that after it cut to black, that was it. When Leonard Maltin was reviewing the cartoon to be put in a complete series, he decided it was too junked to be included. However, he wanted to have a digital copy due to the fact that it was a creation of Walt's. When he had a digitized version on his computer, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is what my source, an acquaintance of Mr. Maltin and a personal assistant to one of the higher Disney executives, emailed to me in full. After it cut to black, it stayed like that till the 6th minute, before going back to Mickey walking. The sound was different this time though. Instead of the piano, there was a murmuring. It wasn't actual talking, more like a gargled crying. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture began to get strange. The sidewalk started to go in directions that seemed impossible based on how Mickey was walking. The dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk too. On the 7th minute, the murmuring turned into a blood-curdling scream, and the picture was becoming more obscure. Colors were happening that shouldn't have been possible at the time. Mickey's face began to fall apart, with his eyes rolling to the bottom of his chin and his curled smile pointing upwards on the left side of his face. The buildings became rubble floating in midair, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating its warped directions. Mr. Milton became disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video and take notes of everything happening up until the last second, and immediately store the disc of the cartoon in a vault afterwards. The distorted screaming lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, when it abruptly cuts to Mickey Mouse's face at the end of every video, with what sounded like an out-of-tune music box playing in the background. This happened until the last 30 seconds, but I haven't been able to find out what happened in those final seconds. From a security guard under me who was making rounds outside the room, I was told what happened after. After the video ended, the employee stumbled out of the room looking pale. He repeated "real suffering is not known" 7 times before taking the guard's pistol and shooting himself. The only thing I could get out of Leonard Milton was that the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has seen it. However, there have been dozens of attempts to get the file onto the internet by employees inside the studios, all of whom were promptly terminated from their jobs. Whether or not it got online is up for debate, but if rumors serve me right, it's online under the name suicidemouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of it, I want you to never view it. Contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. When a Disney death is covered up, as well as this, it means this has to be something huge. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. The links to the Facebook page, the Twitter, and the Instagram will be in the description below, as well as the sources for the music and today's story. So yeah, please subscribe. Also, until next time in the Deadly Zone, stay deadly and stay spooky.